Hey guys, Eric Olala here with Eric Olala Consulting. Today I wanted to share about what happens when you go through a time in your life where you feel like things are closing in, the walls are falling in, maybe even the sky is falling. You know, not a lot of people talk about what do you do in these situations where maybe a big goal that you have, maybe a project that you've been working on, maybe a business that you're trying to start, maybe a house you're trying to sell, maybe a relationship that you're in has difficulties or challenges or faces a setback, or maybe even is on the brink of total collapse and failure. What do you do in those situations? Well, today I'd like to give you a couple of points that I was reminded of recently, and these things are fantastic to remember. They're kind of the fundamentals of where you go when you get knocked off the track. So number one is having a ritual. One of my mentors, Darren Hardy, in his book, The Compound Effect, he talks about the importance of just staying consistent with daily small rituals that are over the course of time. They're little, they're increments of improvement, but over the course of time, they compound and they produce massive results in your life. And one of those success habits is having a schedule. And for those of you who are sitting there thinking, oh, Eric, I don't like having a schedule. That's no problem, because there's several ways that you can deal with scheduling. I found that people that don't like schedules, what they generally have in their mind when they think of a schedule is like a micromanaging aspect of their lives. And so that's discouraging to them. So for people that are like that, you don't need a schedule that micromanages every single detail of your life. Maybe you do better with blocks, big, categorized, generalized blocks of time, and there's flexibility within those times. So two of the really important components of a schedule for those of you who have kind of crazy, hectic lives throughout the day is the bookend approach. And that is, you have a bookend in the morning that has very structured key components that are part of your ritual. Maybe it's taking a shower, maybe it's eating breakfast, maybe it's drinking a big glass of water, maybe it's doing some exercises, or maybe it's reading a book or going for a jog or a run. Whatever it is, have a morning bookend that includes some key components of things that get you fired up for the day. The other thing is the nighttime bookend, and that is, what do you do before you go to bed? Maybe it's take an assessment, journal. Maybe it's have your prayers. Maybe it's close out the day. Whatever it is, maybe it's reading a book. Whatever those components are, have those as part of your closing bookend. So you have your beginning bookend and your ending bookend. So at least your whole day could fall apart, but at least you're staying in control of the beginning and the end of that. Those are really helpful. I've been using those, and they are fantastic for just reestablishing a sense of order in your life if ever you get knocked off track. The second thing is daily writing your goals. I actually don't write them every single day. I review them every single day, but I do it all digitally on my computer. I have a document. It is called My Infinite Life. And I have all of my goals. I have them listed out in 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, and then lifetime goals. and I have them broken down into categories. And because this is a lengthy document, to me, if I had to write that every morning and evening, it would be like I would spend hours every day doing that. So I don't like doing that. So what I do is every day I open it up, I duplicate that document, I rename it with the date of the day, and then I review my goals. And on the goals that I'm working on, a lot of times there's like additions, there's refinements of the strategies that I'm working to accomplish them. And so I make those notes on that goal. So I have this working document that I do. Grant Cardone, which is one of my mentors, he doesn't do it like that. How he does it is he gets a notepad and he writes them down. He spends like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and he just writes them down as fast as he can. He does it morning and night, and every time he gets sidetracked or discouraged or knocked off track, he sits down with that pad of paper and he writes his goals again. This is a fantastic way. It's foundational to getting back on track if you've ever lost your focus, if you've ever experienced a setback, if you've been like hit by a truck, whatever it is, get your goals and review them morning and night. The third thing is what I'm doing right now. I am walking out here in a field. Get some exercise. Go for a walk, go for a run, go for a bike ride, a swim, a jog, whatever it is that you do. Get out into nature, hear the birds, see the deer, and clear your head of all of the clutter that likes to add up there every day. So those three things: establish structure of schedule, and if you are one of those that have hard time with structure and schedule, do the bookends. Make it simple. It can be simple. Number 2, review your goals every single day, morning and night, and also whenever you feel discouraged or down or setback or facing a major challenge. And number 3, do some exercise. All right, guys, hope you have a great day. We'll see you again. Cheers.